He put a plastic bag over my head and beat me. Then he hung me up by my feet from the ceiling.
Muna Muhammad's story is hard to endure.
Once he came and said, "I've got a present, let me show you."
Yet she still wants to share.
It was a stun gun.
All the details.
He asked Muna, "Where's your heart?" "Here," I said, and he electroshocked me right there.
For months, Muna was locked up in a Syrian detention center.
I saw a woman with her daughter.
She cannot forget what happened there.
Their cell was very small and dark. The girl cried all the time. And tried to catch some light below the door.
Muna is 30. For 2 years, she's been living in Turkey. Gaziantep has become a place of refuge for many Syrians. Muna likes it here. In the busy markets, she doesn't attract attention. In Syria, she used to teach music. But in 2012, she was arrested because she joined the protests in Deir ez-Zor against President Assad. She was released after a while, but then detained again and brought to Damascus. To Military Intelligence Branch 215, detainees call it the Hell Branch because torture there is a daily routine.
What I told you is only half of what happened in that prison, especially to women. There are many rape victims. Many have been tortured. Some are tortured to death. All the people in the world should know about these things.
Muna was released in an amnesty decree and managed to escape to Turkey. But thousands of women are still in torture prisons, says Fadel Abdulkhani. He documents human rights abuses in Syria. All sides in the war use violence against women, he says, but not as systematically as the Syrian government. Bashar al-Assad's forces target women to intimidate opponents and spread fear.
Seizing the woman or capture the woman or raping or doing sexual harassment against them, this is not individual. This is strategy, actually. And when she goes to speak to the society, what's happened to her, that will deter the society to do anything, even to speak one word against this kind of regime. This is the regime plan.
Muna Muhammad experienced all of this. She wrote down her story, and she's collecting the reports of other victims of torture. She runs a support group where she helps women from Syria. She calls it Project Recovery.
Some women refuse to talk about their arrest. They don't want to talk about anything that happened to them in prison. Others break down and cry all the time. We try to convince these women that they are strong, and what was done to them is not their fault. I tell them, start a new life.
Muna's new life is here, in Turkey. But one day, she hopes, she can help bring her torturers to justice.